All right, welcome back everybody to a brand new season, season 24 of PSGL F4. In the booth again, as always, to start a season, it's Demon or Matt, whatever you guys call me by. Hello, Bran. Hello, Callum. Yes, it's early because it's the first race of the season, so gotta read off the grids and who's in what car and all that fun stuff. So, pretty much with PSGL dropping a division this season, uh, PSGL F4 is mostly F5 from last season. A couple guys moved down into it. I think a couple moved up into it as well, maybe? Not sure. We'll find out when I read off the grids. So, for season 24 in the Mercedes, we are going to have Mike Messi and Lars. Lars is always a solid competitor, and I don't believe I've seen Mike race before, so be fun to see how he does this season. In the Ferrari, we have Blue Mosquito and Cheater Cheater. Blue Mosquito, a former champion, and Cheater Cheater are still the best name in PSGL. uh, I I didn't nap, Callum, and you're right, Bran. Who do you think who do I think will win? I don't know. Flying From always plays down his pace. Um, Python's there, who changed his name from Sketch and Rossi. He's always quick. I, I don't recall seeing White Shadow race before, but I know he's quick, so he's always got a chance as well. And speaking of White Shadow, he is in the Red Bull as we continue to go down the list of the allocations, and he will be teaming up with Josh9867. We move down into the McLaren. We have Mr. Grumpy, who is not available to race tonight, and Chicken Boy. In the Renault, probably the oldest group of teammates, be Simo and Flying Frome. Simo, of course, the man who runs GT Sport whenever that league is running, and Flying Frome is your admin for this season for F4. Hey, Bigsy. In the Alfa Romeo, we have DeMiles 33 and TB230791. In the Racing Point is the same teammate pairing from last season from F5 is Jay Carty and Typhoon, which was never missed last season, but he is now Typhoon, and I believe he's. Toro Rosso has Viking Steven and PTRL Nas. In the Haas, that's convenient that actually rhymes, is Python / Sketch / Rossi and Warren Haig. And rounding out the grid in the Williams will be Lordy and Blaze Airy. So, some pretty good teams here. A lot of experience, a lot of consistent drivers in here, a lot of quick drivers as well. I think Baku's first, so Big C could sit here in the chats and laugh at everybody. Yeah, I enjoy driving Baku. I had fun the other night, even though I finished like 12th or whatever the hell I finished. But for constructors, I want to say, I'm gonna go with Red Bull for the constructors. I'll say Red Bull first, Renault second, and Racing Point third for the constructors. I don't know. No, Haas. Haig. I didn't pick Haas. I was hoping it would make you mad to make you drive better this season. You were the most consistent driver last season, scoring. I believe you were only driver to score points in every race last season. Got to make you hungry to get that title this season, Haig. But yeah, you guys would be a good choice for constructors as well. Alright, so it is 8 p.m. They should be readying up soon. Completed all but. That's actually impressive. Would that one lap happen to be the last lap of Singapore by any chance, Haig? Ah, yes. If it rains, Baku is always a good time. Oh, Haig. It's a brand new season. Leave all the bad luck in season 23. Keep driving forward, season 24. See, I'm the opposite of you. I think I was lapped in every race except one last season. Maybe two. Alright, let's see. 18 drivers so far. Really good turnout. Almost got to 20. There's Viking Steven in the chat who said he got 6th in FP after starting last, or being in last at one point. That is a hell of a drive at Baku, where it's pretty much hard to pass unless you're on the straights. Nope, somebody dropped out. Could have sworn it just said we had 18. Started last. Oh, Frome disappeared and he's the host? Damn it, Frome. Oh god, now Fraggle's the host? His internet shit. Oh, there it is. I got an invite to the new lobby. Let's try this again. A restart without a restart? Oh yeah, I forgot today was the finals for the MLS. Third time in 4 years the same two teams are playing each other in the finals. Ah, I see. I wasn't paying attention to the PSN chat. Miles was having error codes trying to get into the lobby. Yeah, it's the rubber match. Seattle won the first time without even recording a shot in the game. And then Toronto won the second one. So now it's for bragging rights. Hey, Lars. I usually root for Toronto when they play each other because my buddy is from Toronto. And I really don't care about any of the teams in that league because they're all crap. Not enjoying the Sunday league anymore, Steven? Just gonna focus on the FP. It looks like Miles still can't get in. Ah, gotcha. Yep, Foot Champs is quite time consuming since they give you, what, 30 games to play? I think. drinking and driving. See, if we were at Abu Dhabi, that'd be an issue, because don't they have that public drinking law or something? But at least it's Baku. Hopefully we get underway soon, because I have to go to work early tonight. Ah, actually never even heard of that area of France. Actually, I've honestly never had wine before. Hey, Abby. How's it going, sir? And Mr. Nas needs to pick a car if he's watching. There's Miles. So we will have 19 for the first race. This grid's pretty good. We got Fromhage, White Shadows, who I've never seen race before, but I've heard he's pretty quick. Cajman is a reserve, I think. Simo, Blazeri, Lars, Steven, Cheater, Pythons, which is Rossi or Sketch or whatever everyone knows him by. Mike Messi, Fraggle, who's a reserve. Nadir, Josh, Lord, Harris, and Miles. Alright. Baku. Yeah. I hope there's no rain. The last time F4 was in Baku, the week before was Monza, and we had a really big crash. So I named the stream, will there be a big crash this week? And the whole lobby crashed for the Baku race. Please try, please try, please try. Jay Cardi has joined, so that's 20. But Jay Cardi will be starting last on the default setup. I hope we don't restart. Even though it's kind of shitty he won't get to quali. I hear some engines firing up. Cloudy race. Looks like a Renault will be out first. Maybe not. Oh, cars inside each other already. That's a good start. I'll go on board with Haig. Haig's usually one of the first ones out for quali. Because he likes to do a lap, come back to the chat and do a little feedback, and then go back out and do his real lap. Alright, at least it's a dry race. I'd probably fall asleep if we were doing 2-minute laps. always consider that the final corner, even though you got a few bends up here. As Hay comes through the snake section onto the long straight, he'll put his fuel all the way up. He'll put his ERS up, and here we go. First lap of season 24 qualifying. Sounds good, Abby. Ooh, he's going to come up on a little traffic there. As we look through the halo into the castle. A nice little view there. Yellow in Sector 1. Probably somebody getting out of the way, coming out of the pits. That corner there is a little tricky. I don't know how I didn't DNF, but I slammed it pretty hard on Thursday. As Hay comes to the line, 139.6. On board with there, as he is coming up to complete his first lap. Lars 39.9, Lordy 41.1 on the hards. And it dares into the pits, it looks like. Or, no, maybe not. 140.2. Viking Steven, 39.4. Good enough for pole. And Messi gets out of the way. Pythons goes fourth. TB's out of ERS, and he'll go ninth. He's pitting. Go board, cheater. Hey, Jay Cardi. Yeah, Miles was having trouble getting in too as well, Jay Cardi. Just remember, before you start the race, to take the wings off of 6.6 so you're not going backwards on the straight. I think you can still make it 1.6 or 2.6 or whatever. Cheater to the line. 40.6. Good enough. Well, it was good enough for 8th. Now it's 9th. As somebody hopped in there above him. He's into the pits. Go on board, Lordies. It looks like he's about to start a lap. Two minutes and 1 second there. That's about my pace. Yeah, very good lap, Steven. His virus goes second. Oh, lordy. That's lap over for Lordy. Going forward, Cheater. Cheater's coming into the pits. Who else we got? Josh foot pole, 39.3. And he was also late on putting that DRS open as well. On board with Simo, who ended the season on a high note with a podium at Abu Dhabi last season. That's the closest you could get to that castle wall without hitting it. And Simo, White Shadows, 38.880. It's amazing watching people while commentating how they could carry so much more speed in the corners than I can. Interesting. I think that's the first person I've seen not take that curve in that corner. Oh. Fraggle, 38.819. Catch, 39.997. Or 996, according to scoring pile on there. And Steven will throw some fresh tires on his Lars goes pole, 38.4. A lot of flip-flopping on the top of the board there. Still 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time for more changes at the top. Go aboard Blaze Airy, who is down on his time because he's on the in lap. Said for almost 3/10 up, but he's turned everything up. $38.1 from Virus. Club over Miles. Yes, they are. Oh! And that's going to be lap over before the lap even starts for Miles. He's going to have to change that wing. Well, although it looks like he's going to go for it. Or not. Okay. Alright, so here comes Steven. Through the snake section. He'll put his ERS up momentarily as he heads onto the straight. And he's going to come in. Yellow in sector 1. .5 seconds up on his lap. That will put him in the 38.7 range before he even does the final sector. This could be a really good lap from Nadir. He's going to run out of ERS before he gets there. Second, 38.4. Edges out Lars by 1,000th. Great lap. Well, there you go, Jake Hardy. He'll be starting 19th. Maybe. Going forward, Erie. who is 9 tenths up before the final sector here. So he should be over a second faster than his previous lap. And he is 38.788, fifth for Blaze area. Josh has retired from the session. Going board with Lars. And qualifying is over with Pyrus still in the pits. Here comes Lars to the line. 38.0. That's pole. Messi won't improve. Erie won't improve. I think that's at 38.3 for the White Shadows. That would be good enough for fourth. So, yeah, 4 Dutch drivers in the top 6 as Lars is on pole. Virus in second, Messi in third, Shadows in fourth, Hagen fifth, Nadir in sixth, Fraggle in seventh, Pythons in eighth, Ari in ninth, Lordy in 10th, Steven, Frome, Josh, Simo, Kajman, Nas, Cheater, TB, Miles, and Jake Cardy will all start on fresh tires. Great lap, Lars. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen you on pole before. Well, I commentated. Still good lap, Virus. Starting up in the front of the field, so it's still good. And they weren't kidding when they said it was a cloudy race. Exactly. Exactly. You still have to do the whole race. The one lap before the race doesn't mean anything. See, most tracks, you want to watch out for turn 1. I feel at Baku, you need to watch out for turn 2. Because if somebody turns in too early to turn 2, they bounce off the wall and come back across the track. We'll go on tires. Let's see. Outside the top 10, we have Viking, Steven, and Nas on hards, and everybody else on mediums. That's pretty easy. My teammate in F7 actually took the hards 20 laps, I believe, on Thursday and finished 4th with that strategy. I got wing damage, so I went from hards to mediums on my race. Hello, nothing. Alright, as the grid comes back to... That's just reminded me. In the race on Thursday, I let somebody go by me because they were on fresher tires, and they started weaving to tank me, and they hit the wall and damaged their wing. But as the grid comes back to get set, a little later than expected, but F4 will get the race underway very soon. That was weird. Five red lights. And away we go. Season 24 is underway. Looks like a pretty clean turn one. Go on board with Lordy here, and we'll see what happens going through the castle section. Appears everybody's getting through the castle all right. I spoke too soon. Oh, wow. Big crash. Well, Lars obviously fastest lap in the race because he leads lap one. Uh-oh. Looks like Nadir's had some issues. Down the 14th, he'll go. The car snaps a little bit there. Alright. What will Virus do here on the straight? No DRS yet, because it's only lap 2, but he's going to have a run. Wow, that run died out real fast when he pulled out of the line. Alright, DRS is enabled. he's gonna try it. You'll have the DRS and the ERS here. Not enough time to get there. Haig into the pits. Froome fastest lap of the race. Miles is left. Oh, he is DNF'd. I don't remember saying him DNFing. Hey Mark, how's it going, sir? Oh, and we have a battle for the lead. And into the lead goes Virus, it looks like. Everybody navigating the castle with precision. Whether it's precision of the apex or precision of the wall. White Shadows seems to be having an issue. TB is... Oh, VSC is out. As TB has DNF'd. Oh, my lord. There you go. Drive through the ghosted car. You're good. Ooh. Well, hards go to the end for... Oh, yeah, they should. Because, yeah. My teammate did 20 laps on Thursday with him, so... And we're back going green again. Possible teammate battle for second coming up soon. Lars Pitts. And Cashman has DNF'd. And Haig will get by Lordy. Lordy fighting back on the inside. So they have a drag race down to turn 2. Lordy will defend it. Everybody's pretty much spaced out other than this train of 4 cars here. Alright, Virus and Messi into the pits. Frome has inherited the lead. A name I have not called yet in this race. So, sneaky Frome. Viking Steven fast lap race on the softs. Oh no! I don't know if... Well, something did fly away, so I assume he's got wing damage. Even though he looks like he's handling some of these corners pretty well still. Hey, going for the double? No. Jay Cardi has DNF'd. That was interesting. I don't know if he got hit from behind and missed a breaking point there. Josh into the pits. It's an early pit stop for me. No? Yeah, Nas is up to 15th after an early incident. Yeah, that damage Virus has is really holding him back through that snake section. Cheater into the pits, most likely for Hart. And that is what he puts on. It sure is, Mark. Everybody who's pit already, they're all globbed together here. And you got Furlong that's like 17 seconds ahead of them, so he's going to come right out into the middle of this battle once he pits. And with it being so hard to pass here with the DRS train, it's pretty much about who's going to blink first. All the people that pit under the VSC also threw a wrench into this race too, because now they have to go to the end on the hards. And Virus is driving pretty well. Somebody's wings in the wall there. He's driving pretty well with the damage, but as the tires wear, I think
He's going to be more and more prone to making a mistake with the damage. It's from pit, so that's not the camera angle I want to see. Fro comes out of the pits in front of the battle. His white shadow says DNF'd. I expect Simmel to pit this lap. I think by From coming out in front of all these guys that were in the train, I think that might give him a good chance to get in the win now. There goes Lars. Gonna drag race with Haig. And into 5th, Lars goes. But Haig will have the DRS of this area. It reminded me of the F6 race last time we were here. Second. A VSC again. He sure will. And From with a drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC will surely end his race. If White Shadow DNFs, how's this car still driving on the track? Well, From's going to have to serve that penalty in the next 2 laps or he's going to be disqualified. I mean, he is the king of penalties, so... Nice move around the outside there by Virus. Oh no. They both hit the wall. And Nas has called it. From stays out. I hope he realizes he has a drive-through and not a stop-go. So if he doesn't serve it next lap, or this lap, he's gonna get disqualified. Alright, so go on board from here to see if he pits. And Steven's out. Virus will pit as well. I feel bad now. Because I always give Lordy a hard time that I've never gotten to give him a podium interview ever. Other than the one time that he gave the speech about driving standards at the end of a race. And I'm not doing interviews tonight any second. And Virus has a 3-second penalty. If I'm not mistaken, that's the first on-track corner cutting penalty. I've seen a few speedings, and obviously from his drive-through. Oh, Josh, what a horrendous exit there. And Virus fast lap race, 41.9. Hey, Ketch and Ximo, they're both on 3-lap-old tires, but there is a tire compound difference. So it's about 6 and 2/3 laps left. Do you think we've seen all the DNS we're going to see today? It's quite a bit today. Oh, right on cue. Hey, into 4th. Froome pits again. Froome's loving that pit lane today. I have a feeling Froome's going to get both of them on the straight here. And Froome gets both of them. No surprise there, as he definitely has the freshest tires. Froome with a 41.8. Josh is lucky that curb was there because he was destined for the wall. And Fraggle pits for I don't know what reason. That was an interesting corner to have an overtake in as Virus moves up into 6th. Virus should pick off another one here. Around the outside he goes. Nice move again by Virus. Lars has caught up to Lordy. Two laps to go. Lordy back in the second. Oh, hit the wrong button. So Pythons will be starting the final lap with a 10-second lead. Oh wow. Lars will make the move for the DRS zone. Well, with the long DRS straight there, I'm going to say Lars is going to finish second. But Lordy will get his podium. Well, here it comes through the snake section for the final time. Down the long straight, Pythons, with a 12.5-second lead, will be your winner. Congratulations, Pythons. Now here comes Lars with the DRS. And Lars will get second. Lordy will get third. Virus will get fourth. Sim will get... Oh, Hay will get fourth. Virus will get fifth. Sim will sixth. Josh seventh. As computers decide it's a destruction derby now. Flying From, after bottling the race in the dumbest way ever, will come home in eighth. Cheater ninth. And Nadir just gave up. And I feel bad too, Big C, because I always get on Lordy for never getting to podium interview him. And I have to literally jump in bed right now because I have to go to work in 4 hours. So there are no interviews tonight. But there it is. Python's on the podium. Or on the top step, should I say. Joined by Lars and Lordy. 2,500 experience for doing nothing. Yeah. So there it is. Pythons, Lars, Lordy, your podium. Haig in fourth, Virus in fifth, Simmel in sixth, Josh in seventh, From in eighth, and I believe From had the fastest... Nope. Bliss got fastest lap in the end. But Cheater ninth, and Bliss will get 9th place points with the fastest lap. So that'll be it for this week in Azerbaijan. We start off tomorrow night with F2 at 7 p.m., F1 8 p.m. as we head to Bahrain for a night race. So make sure you tune in, show your support for the F1 and F2 guys, share on your favorite drivers, go support your favorite commentators, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Everyone take care and stay safe, and see you soon.